Hello everybody and welcome on in. It's not Christina with the Rust Covered Cottage, but I am on her page. My name is Jamie and I am with Rō.12 Creations. The Rō is short for Romans from the Bible, and you are joining me tonight for a very special live here on Christina's page here at the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina as I demonstrate one of her lovely kits that she has available on her website, and I am delighted to be here. I am one of the brand ambassadors for Christina. I am kind of like the curator of the Barn Quilt that she offers on her website, and I am delighted to be presenting one of those to you tonight. It is one that I did digitize and get it ready for Christina to be able to cut as a file. Hello, Sue. How are you, my sweet friend? How's Laurie? Welcome, everybody. I look great in red. It's just an old sloppy t-shirt because I've been doing old sloppy stuff today. But thank you for the sweet compliment. I appreciate that. Y'all be sure to sprinkle us on out there. As always, Miss Christina will be doing Happy Mail. She'll be selecting one winner for some Happy Mail. So if you sprinkle, be sure to say sprinkle. And if you happen to put the BQT down there in those comments and tell me, that's Barn Quilt Trail, because I'm a barn quilt girl. If you happen to put the BQT or the sprinkle in there, I'll also put your name on the wheel for Happy Mail at the end of the month, which is coming up quicker than we can believe, right? Yay! There's Christina. Hey, Christina, how are you, my friend? I've got the kit. I'm hugging it and I'm hiding it and waiting for people to join in. I guess they didn't listen or didn't read the message or something. I don't know. But we are on my page tonight. I mean, not my page. We are on Christina's page tonight. I am blubbering words that don't even make sense. But welcome, everybody. I'm so happy to have you all here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. That way, hopefully, we won't be on here too long. I did do quite a bit of prep, but I still didn't get as much done as I wanted to. But we'll just play around and see what we can do to make this kit a beautiful kit. I am excited about this one, y'all, and I know you are too. You've been waiting around for it. It is the Tulip Garden Barn Quilt Kit, and I have already, as you can see, it's this kit right here. It is the featured link at the bottom of your page. Hey, Cruz, there we go. How are you, my dear? Welcome in, everybody. This is called Tulip Garden. We have 4 beautiful tulips. Hello, Pam. How are you? Girl, where have you been? I can't because I didn't bring an extra device over, so I can't. If I'll have to leave this page to go to sprinkle it over to my page. We don't need to do that. I will do it afterwards. I didn't bring a second device over. I just thought since I was on one page, I only needed one page. I guess I know differently now. But any hoodle doodle, I need to make you an admin, I guess, or a moderator so you could do it. Too late now. All right, so this is Tulip Garden. Okay, here we go. Y'all sprinkle away because the people are not here. I don't know where they are, but they're not here. How are you, Pam? I'm glad to see you, my dear. This is the Tulip Garden Quilt Kit, Barn Quilt Kit. I've already labeled it because, you know, the live brain is a real thing. So I have made a last minute change on some of my some of my stuffs. I changed a color because I didn't like it. So we're going to do that first. Imagine that, me changing a color. I just didn't like the color. It just didn't go well with the other colors. So before, okay, I'm going to give you a sneak peek. You early birds that are here, you love the tulips. How close are you to the tulips in Michigan, Cruz? Busy spending time with grandkids. That's wonderful, Pam. That's wonderful. We are going to just see if this one looks better. Well, I can't move that. I can't put that there. There's a shadow being cast. Let's see if this looks better before I go painting the other pieces that are also going to be that color. I just didn't like it. It just did not go with the other ones. One of these things was not like the other. Y'all ever get like that? Thank you, Miss Christina, for tagging your followers. Let's see. Yellow goes here. Oh, I like yellow and lavender close by each other. What's your favorite? Do y'all like tulips? We know Cruz does. How many of you all like tulips? And I know the red's not a pastel. Oh, am I going to change that one? What do y'all think? Should I leave it red or should I change it? What do y'all think? Because there they are. Should I leave it red or change it? Thank you for the BQT. Putting me out there on that barn quilt trail. About 25 minutes. That would be amazing to go see all those beautiful tulips in Holland. Holland, Michigan. Not Holland, the country, but it would be amazing to go there too. Hey, Mindy, how are you, my sweet friend? You love tulips? All right, should I change the red or, oh, purple's your favorite, Laurie? Well, it was a pretty color, but it just didn't go well with these other colors. All right, y'all let me know. Should we keep the red or should I switch it to a different color? Red. Mindy says red. All right, it doesn't stick out too bad with the other colors. You think it's okay with the other colors? Mindy says red, red, red. What it really should have done was made a red, yellow. But hindsight's 20/20, right? Have y'all had a good day? Mindy's the only one going to answer me. What's your favorite color tulip? Let me know. Yes to the blue, to light blue. I've never seen a light blue tulip. I kind of want to keep it a little realistic. Leave it. Okay. There's 2 people saying leave it. All right, well, let's leave it then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add coats of paint to this and paint the other colors. Then we'll do the background. How does that sound? Does that sound like a plan, Stan? Has everybody had a great day? Thank you for putting that there for me, Miss Christina. I did put, let me pin it because I did, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to get my act together by the next time I go live. See, hold on. It's not letting me pin the darn thing. Come on. Hang on. I'm about to pull y'all closer. Hold, please. One moment, please. As we take care of the crazy technology, don't let me make you drunk, okay? That was not fun. Let's see. Oh, I see another person saying red. There we go. There's the kit if you would like to order it for yourself. All right, red is fine. Leave it. Okay, now it should be pinned, but I'm not seeing it. Do y'all see it? It pops nice with the yellow. Okay. It's just that the other colors are kind of pastel, and that one is... No, it says it's pinned. Okay, so if you want to order that kit, we would love for you to order that one, and let's see what you can do with it. I almost decoupaged, but I was like, maybe not. You pinned it. Oh. Well, I pinned it. I don't know. I'm confused. I am confusion. So this color that I used, well, now I can't find my color because it's behind the water. It's behind my paint water. Excuse me as I hide my dirty paint water that I need to clean. All right, here we go. Kissy, kissy. Kissy, kissy. I could give you some loves. Here you go. There you go. Y'all be sure to sprinkle. I don't know what in the world is going on. I only have 7 people. I feel like more people than that liked my notification. Can you add some white to the tips of the red? I can, but I got another something or another in my head that I'm thinking about doing. Are you laughing at me already, Christina? All right, so these are, see, this was the color that I didn't like that with the other colors. It was not catching my eye. We might do a little something else. I got a little something up in my head going on. Up in my head, there's a little something going on here. Hey, Nancy, how are you, my sweet friend? I prepped, but I changed my mind at the last minute. And then I had a phone call right before I went live, so that's also got me disheveled. I'm just a hot mess. Y'all know that. If you're new to my page, I'm sorry. This is kind of normal for me sometimes. Nancy, how in the world are you? Ooh, Nancy, I'm glad you're here because I want to ask a question of you, my dear. Do you mind when you share your beautiful pieces of your artwork, your barn quilt kits that you do? Do you mind if I feature you on my page? Because I would love to do that. Because y'all, she just did the log cabin barn quilt kit, and she did it with patriotic colors, and it's gorgeous, and I would love for other people to see it. It's in my group that I have, that's the photo gallery, the Rō.12 Creations photo gallery, and I would love for you all to see it if you're not already over there. That's not the first one she shared over there, but y'all can share anything you make over there. Doesn't even have to be a barn quilt. Now, if you do a barn quilt, you can also put it in our barn quilt group. Okay? How's everybody doing? Y'all be sure to sprinkle BQT. Somebody else must be live right now, that everybody that normally watches me is watching. What do y'all think? Did I make the right choice by switching my color around? Do you think I did? What do you think? So I was busy sanding this, and I gouged my finger. That was fun. If Denise was here, Vertucci Gross, if she was here, you saw Nancy's log cabin. It is. It's right, Mindy. It's beautiful. If Denise Vertucci Gross was here, she would tell me there's no whining and crafting, or she would say, can I have a little bit of cheese with that wine? And I'd be like, yes, I share. I share. You saw it? Good. So Nancy, if you don't mind, I'll feature it on my page. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow. Christina, have you seen it? Yes, that would be fine. I'll put your cross quilt in there too. Oh, yes, I know. Beautiful stuffs. Maybe I didn't see. Did I see that one? I can't remember. I don't remember. I just think this color is going to look better. I do. All right, now one thing I am going to do, I'm going to put one more coat on here, but I'm going to give this a dry between coats because I didn't dry it between the first coats. You'd be honored. Thank you so much, Nancy. So anytime y'all do barn quilts, let me know, and I will feature you on my page. That is if you want me to. That is if you want me to. Sorry, I didn't even give you a loud noise alert. Is everybody doing okay today? How is your weather today? We had beautiful weather today. It was just a little cool, not bad. Nice short sleeve shirt weather with, well, you had to wear a sweater in the morning. You saw them both and they're beautiful. Yes, they are. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right, y'all, hit those hearts now if you have sprinkled. Because you know Miss Christina's going to do Happy Mail. Happy Mail, Happy Mail, Happy Mail. You got to say you sprinkled too. At least she didn't tell me any differently. Sprinkle away. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm going to start singing, y'all. I love it when y'all share your creations with me. Because I know you got to be a craft enthusiast or you wouldn't be watching all of us, right? And supporting all of us. So, we like to share. We got to give people kudos when they do something nice, right? Thank you for the BQT, sweet Nancy. I just love y'all. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. All right, hold on here. I need just one more little drop. This is Purple Petal. Purple Petal from Deco Art. And I'll share the names of the other colors when we get to them. Y'all didn't answer me. Did I make the right choice in switching the color? I just was not feeling it. I couldn't find the color of pink that I wanted. There was a second color of pink that I wanted to use, but I could not find it in my stash. But that's okay. All right, now we're finished. Now we're caught up. Skis, but up skis. Thank you, Mindy, for the BQT. Let me put my excess back in my bottle. Hope Lisbeth's not watching me from Cottage Caboodle. She tells you not to do this. She's a real artist. I'm not. I'm a pretend artist. Okay, now let's take this off. And we will work on the background while that's finishing up its little drying time. Okay. And in case you want to know, this is from décor. It's that baby duck color. And I did do 3 coats. décor, baby duck. You're loving it. Thanks, Laurie. Baby duck. This is that Imperial Red chalk paint, but they do have it in acrylic by Folk Art. Mail coming. Whoop, whoop. Can't wait. Can't wait, can't wait. So that's Imperial. Like you can't see it because of my shirt. Imperial by Folk Art. It is I did use the chalk paint, but I have noticed recently that they also have it in acrylic. And this is that Anita's Princess Pink. That didn't help. That just made it look lighter. Thank you for the sprinkles, Miss Cruz. All right, now let's get started in here. Now I'm just going to use some plain white Waverly chalk paint for the background. Okay. I don't think I'm going to do any chippy. Let me look at what I've done recently. Let's see if I've crackled lately. I didn't crackle that. That's not a crackle. That's not a crackle. No crackle. What do you think? Should I crackle? What do y'all think? Crackle or no crackle? When you live on a fixed income, you scrimp and save whenever you can. Amen to that, Miss Mindy, especially this day and time, because the cost of living is outrageous. Outrageous, right? All right, crackle or no crackle? Or chippy? Or okay, 1 is crackle, 2 is chippy, 3 is just painted. So tell me 1, 2, or 3. Hey, Angela, how are you, my sweet friend? Welcome in, welcome in. We're doing the Tulip Barn Quilt Kit. We've already started a little bit, so that's so pretty. I didn't even do the background. You love crackle. Hey, Lethea, welcome, my dear. All right, y'all tell me. 1 is crackle, 2 is chippy, 3, oh look, I'm giving y'all balloons. And 3 is nothing, just regular paint. Oh, everybody's wanting crackle. Okay, well, let's put the white over here. Let me get my burnt umber. Let's get some burnt umber going here. Do I want to use a sponge for this? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Let's grab a sponge. Have y'all had a good day today? Everybody's wanting to see some crackle. I haven't crackled lately. I thought, well, maybe I could crackle. Well, let's get the crackle-lacking. 1 or 2, Sue says. 1 or 2. I haven't crackled lately. All right, so I'm going to put down some burnt umber underneath. I can't wait for y'all to see what I've done with the other quilt from last night, the sampler. Come on. Hang on. Let's just solve this problem and go right here. There we go. I might need more than that, but we'll find out. We'll find out here shortly. All right, let's see. Where do I need it? Right here. I could probably just do the whole thing, honestly. It might just be easier to do the whole thing. Oh, might as well. Let's just do the whole thing. I mean, I don't have to, I'll paint it, hopefully. Ooh. It's just going to be easier to do, or at least do the mostest of it. The mostest of it. Sorry you're late. You just got home from work. The 5th graders came to visit. Oh my goodness gracious. How did that go, Lethea? Golly, it's that time of year, isn't it? How did that go? I'm glad you got that behind you. Oof. What a night. My brain is still wanting to switch to just doing the spaces. Oh, what a night. I just got that all over my hand. All right, here goes nothing. That thumb is shaking. Y'all, come on. I know there's paint in there. I'm probably going to need a lot more than that, but oh well. All right, let's get this section caught up over here. Does anybody know anything good? And I don't have to worry about it looking pretty because it's going to get covered up. Probably we should do this with a baby wipe. It's too late now. Too late now. Let's see, you had a wonderful turnout. Well, that's great. Did they behave themselves? Sure hope so. I flashed at that word right there where I put bottom and I thought it said bedroom. And I was like, bedroom? Why did I put bedroom on there? Oh, I'm Looney Tunes, y'all. I'm loony. I don't know how you could even watch me. Your pastor took a load of supplies to North Carolina and is going up in the mountains. Mindy, that's amazing. Thank you all so much because they still need all of our support and our prayers. It's just so sad, y'all. So sad what they're going through. So sad. So very sad. I know, I am Presbyterian. I mean, I'm a Christian, but I go to a Presbyterian church. That's what I'm trying to say. They were with their parents. Of course, they were little angels. They didn't let their true colors show, as Cyndi Lauper likes to sing. Maybe it'll be a good group for you. I don't know if, since the Rona, I don't know if there is such a thing as a good group. Well, anyways, let me get back to my Presbyterian story. Our local presbytery, we have been raising funds to, I don't know where we are in the process or if it's already happened. To get a mobile bathhouse out there for them to use, and they would move it around from central locations to central locations so that the people that are living in the, gosh, I even hate to say this out loud, that are living in the tents and things, so that they can at least get baths on a regular basis. So they would, so we've been doing that kind of stuff. And then we're partnering, we have partnered, our local church has partnered with another local church and sent supplies. We sent buckets one time of needed supplies for cleaning and things like that. Just can't imagine. Could you imagine having to have lived in a tent through this winter, as bad as this winter was? Could you imagine that? Unbelievable. Okay, I don't think I can see my words any longer, but I numbered the backs too, so we should be good. Oh, perfect angels. All right, loud noise alert. I got to dry this so we can do the crackle. Okay, I'm checking to make sure I have my crackle. Let me hold that down. Let me hold the fork down over here. Y'all be sure to sprinkle. I do not know what's going on, but numbers are terribly low. It's Tuesday night. It shouldn't be. That church night's Wednesday nights. Back in 63. Little angels. And I'm pretty sure Christina's probably going to get Happy Mail out to our sprinklers. That sounded very funny. Hold, please. I need to be able to touch this and dry at the same time. I want to make sure it's good and dry before I go on to the next step. It's not like I put a huge coat of paint on there. Got me wondering. All right, are we ready? Let's shake up my favorite medium. Who's living in a tent? Cruise in back in September, October, at the end of September, October of this past year, we had Hurricane Helene come through, and it hit the western part of our state, North Carolina, and it also hit eastern Tennessee, western North Carolina, parts of Georgia, parts of South Carolina, and on up. But those were the states. North Carolina was probably hit the hardest. And then I would say Tennessee, and then I guess probably toss up between Georgia and South Carolina. But we have people who live in the mountains in North Carolina who are living in tents because their homes were destroyed in the floods from the hurricane, from the rain with a hurricane. So that's who's living in tents and other places right now. This is very sad. Just breaks my heart. I don't like to think about it because it makes me want to cry. Ooh, it does make me want to cry, y'all. It makes me want to cry. We do not know how blessed we are. So, Mindy, thank you. And you can tell your church and your pastor that North Carolina thanks you all. I need to move this before I have a disaster with that. A disaster. So, that's who's living in tents, Miss Cruz. And y'all probably think I'm shaking this up ad nauseum. Well, I am, but that's what makes it crackle so nicely. Crackle, crackle, crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lack-a-lackin'. I don't know, y'all. Maybe it's time for me to do a reel. I don't know. Maybe that's why maybe that's why the numbers are down. Okay, let's see here. I guess I'll just try to do the whole thing. Let's just do the whole thing. We will crack-a-lack it all up one street and down another. We'll just do this whole thing. Plus, your arms are getting a workout. Yeah, that's right. Got my exercise, my arm exercises in for the day. Good thinking there, Miss Mindy. Oh, good gravies. What in the world? I'm dripping it everywhere. Missed a streak. Either that or it's already drying. And I do go with the grain of the wood. I don't go against the grain of the wood even with my crackle. Those lines, those striations in your wood, that's called the grain of the wood. There's your teacher lesson for the night. Once a teacher, always a teacher. You could take the teacher out of the school, but you can't take the school out of the teacher. I don't know, that came out wrong. That didn't come out quite like I thought it would. Ay la la la, I'm crazy. Have y'all tried this folk art? I know Lethea has. Have y'all tried the folk art crackle medium? There's a big streak I missed right there. Whew. Big streak. It's streaky. I'm dripping now. Oh, please, I'm dripping. Let me clean up my drip. I mean, I'm going to be crackling parts that don't really need to be crackled, but I'd rather it be crackled than not crackled. It's quicker this way. quicker. At least I think in my mind it's going to be quicker. Now, if you see me tilting, I'm just looking to see if I missed any spots. Over here. So, over here is a little Slim Shady. It's a little Slim Shady. All right, you absolutely love it. If you try my little tricks, you will absolutely love it. Okay. And the reason why I like it over Elmer's glue or any kind of school glue is because when you go to put your coat of paint over the top, you've got a little more wiggle room with your, when you got a little more wiggle room to mess with your paint before it starts doing its crackling. I mean, you can't do a lot of you can't do a lot of going back over your stuff, but you can more so with that than you can with the Elmer's glue. If that even made any sense, my words just would not come out of my mouth. With Elmer's glue or school glue, you got one swipe and you're kind of done. You got about double or triple that with your folk art here. Okay, now let me make sure we got the good. Okay, I think we're good. All right, I probably ought to clean that off. Hold please, let me clean this off and get it down in the water because I'm gonna reuse that. Then I'll wipe this off and we'll put it away. Can you use that on anything? That's a good question. Like, what do you, like on like you're talking about like on a canvas? I've never tried it on anything but wood. Let's see what it says. Let's just read the directions here. It says, create an instantly aged and crackled effect on craft and home decor projects. Water-based, non-toxic, indoor use only, use on porous and non-porous surfaces. So it did not discriminate. It says base coat surface, allow it to dry 1 hour in between coats. I sped that process up with the dryer. Apply your crackle medium, allow it to dry 1 hour. We're going to speed that process up with my dryer. Apply a contrasting top coat color. Top coat must be applied for cracking to occur. Cracking shows when paint dries. Do not use in humid conditions. Clean up while wet with soap and water. So it says porous and non-porous surfaces. Now, you were thinking about the baby chick feeders. I think they would work on that. I think they would, Mindy. Because it's a non-porous. That's a non-porous surface. Well, you know what? I know it will, because here's why. Back in the fall, I had a little mini milk jug, you know, the old-timey milk jugs, the metal cans, milk cans. I have one of those, and I used it on that, and it crackled just fine. Now, don't ask me where that little milk can is right now, because that was fall, and this is now. I don't know. Yeah, it should work on them. But it crackled just fine on that metal milk can of mine. It did. And that was a little metal milk can I found at the Dollar General. At the Dollar's General. I probably paid too much for it, but it was cute. All right, now, hold on. Let me squirt this down with a little bit of water and let that be drying while we dry our... Hi, Jill. How are you? Well, welcome in. I'm so happy to have you. I am not Christina. You are on Christina's page. Christina's page is The Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. I am Jamie, and my page is Rō.12 Creations, and you're joining me for a creator spotlight or an affiliate spotlight. I am one of Christina's affiliates with her laser cut wood kits, and we are doing a barn quilt kit tonight. So welcome in. I'm delighted to have you here. We're so happy to have you. Thank you for being here. We've got a low turnout tonight. We're not real sure why, but I'm glad to have you. And thank y'all for your kind words and for welcoming Jill. Thank you so much. I hope you like what you see, and if you don't follow Christina, I hope you'll give her a follow. And if you, I hope you follow me if you like what you see as well. And come and be a regular member over, community member over on my page. We do lots of barn quilts and lots of other fun things, and we have a great time. We'd love to have you be a part of our great community. We're one happy family. I'm from North Carolina, so if you hear a southern accent, that's why. Hold on, I had a piece of lint there. All right, now we're gonna dry this. I put a crackle medium on here, and we're gonna dry it so we can put the top coat on. Okay, we're gonna give it a dry. Here goes nothing. Loud noise alert if you have in your earbuds. Okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna dry it really good. Okay, that's one of the other keys to having a good crackle. Make sure your crackle medium is super good and dry. And I don't think it's too humid here today, so we should be good. But we're doing a barn quilt kit called the Tulip Garden. I'm kind of like the curator of your, well, you're most welcome, Miss Jill. We're glad to have you. I am like her, Christina's curator of barn quilts. So I'm one of her brand affiliates. I'm actually one of her brand ambassadors. The barn quilts are my babies. Barn quilts are kind of my thing. I'm a retired teacher. I taught almost 32 years. Almost, not quite. I taught mostly elementary students, but pre-K through 12th grade. And I taught English as a second language most of those years, and several of those years I taught Spanish. I only taught Spanish in pre-K through 5th grade. But the other grades I went K-12 with English as a second language. Now, I'll tell you, the way you know this stuff is dry, the shiny sheen, that's kind of redundant. The sheen, you love barn quilts? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome in, welcome. Now, these are indoor barn quilts. They're kits from laser cut wood. These are indoor barn quilts. They're not made for outdoor purposes. I do make outdoor barn quilts. I just don't normally do them on a live. Maybe eventually I'll get to that whenever I could probably do a 12 by 12 inside. When I get to a point where I have more space, like maybe I could get my garage set up to like have a workshop, I can demonstrate outdoor ones. But these are for indoor decor purposes. So what I was saying about this crackle medium from Folk Art, the way you know it's dry is the sheen will disappear. Most of that sheen will disappear, and if you run your hands over it, you should not feel any tackiness. So those two things, you shouldn't feel any tackiness, and you should not see a super shiny sheen. Yes, I was redundant again. Did everybody have good weather in your neighborhood where you are? It was a beautiful sunny day here in central North Carolina. A beautiful sunny day. Hey there, Chrissy. How are you? Y'all be sure and sprinkle, because Miss Christina will do Happy Mail, I'm sure. If you sprinkle and say you sprinkle. Chrissy, you haven't missed a thing. I promise. We're just getting the background ready, and I repainted one of my tulips because I did not like the color that I chose to begin with. My original color, I was like, no. And I don't think my people would did y'all ever answer me when I said, did I make the right choice with switching the color? I got one little spot right there. Just make sure you get it really good and dry. That's what's going to help it crackle. Now what I will probably do is not do a full coat here with the top coat and focus mainly on those areas where I know that the background's going to show, if that makes any sense. And also, one more little tip about this decoupage medium from Folk Art. I'm sorry, y'all. I felt like I was yelling at you. You dry it on low heat because the high heat will make it bubble. Thank you for the beat. Oh, now it's tacky right there. Hold on. We got to go at it again. You are from South Dakota and you're getting a snowstorm tonight and tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you are a member of Craft Around the Clock or watch any crafters on Craft Around the Clock, Jill, but I heard Pat from Unique. Her page is called Unique. I heard her. She lives in Canada. She was there expecting a snowstorm tonight, too. And she is, I don't know my Canadian map very well, so I apologize for that. But she lives right across the Vermont border in Canada. I don't know what province or area that is, but that's where they were expecting a snowstorm. We had some spring weather today. It was beautiful and sunny. You don't have good results with Crackle, Pam? All right, so what you do, try this Crackle medium. I get it from Hobby Lobby. Amazon has it, but it's cheaper. It is cheaper at Hobby Lobby, or at least it was. I do have it on my Amazon album, but you get this Folk Art Crackle medium, and when you're not using it, you need to store it upside down or on its side, okay? That's tip number 1. Number 2, you saw me, if you were here, I was shaking it up and shaking it up and shaking it up. If you think you've shaken it up enough, you have not. Keep going. Shake it up like crazy. Super duper, shake it up super duper well. Okay? And then once you apply it, make sure it's really good and dry. My shirt, Miss Chrissy, like I said, I was a retired educator. This was from my school. This was one of the last shirts we had from my school I was at. So this was their mascot. They were the dragons, star dragons. So the star is the dragons, star dragons. Star was the little community where the school is. Hey, Roger, how are you? They say Ohio might get some snow Thursday. It's supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow. Wow. We're supposed to have another beautiful day tomorrow, y'all. I'm so excited. Hold on. Sorry. Roger, how are you? I'm doing pretty good there. Thank you for asking. So try that, Pam, and see if that doesn't help you. It has... I love it better than I do school glue. And some people use hairspray, and some people use, you're sad, no bow. Well, I didn't have much of a warning, Roseanne. Y'all be sprinkling now, kiddo. Get the sprinkling on. Gosh, you gotta go put yours on the side. Yeah, store it upside down or on its side. Yes, I promise it'll make a difference. Put it on its side or upside down, because here's what happens. When you leave it sitting right side up, and I noticed this, and one time I didn't shake it up really well, and it really made a lot of sense. You'll see whatever the crackle ingredient is in there that makes it crackle, it'll settle to the bottom, and when you go to shake it up, it just makes it that much harder to have to shake it up. Roseanne, give me time and I'll hold it. I will give a bow for you. Just I didn't have time tonight. You're doing good. Good. So that's why I say store it on its side or store it upside down. That way when you're shaking it, it'll be you know, all of that stuff that was either down here will now be, gravity will help you pull it down, okay? So, I mean, that's just worked for me really well. And run your hand, make sure the sheen, you'll notice a difference once it's dry. That super shininess will disappear. It'll still be a little, you'll have a little bit of a sheen, but it won't be super shiny. And rub your hands or tap over. If you feel any tackiness whatsoever, dry it some more. Get it good and dry. Okay, you look for the crackle next time for Hobby Lobby. Yes. I think it's cheaper there. At least it used to be. When I get finished tonight, if I remember, when I hop off, I will try to take a look and see if it's still cheaper at Hobby Lobby. But it's in the same aisle with the paints. Okay, but I always store it on its side or upside down. That works. That's worked for me. That trick has worked for me. Now I think I shook this up earlier, but we're gonna shake it up again. So we're going to watch this magic happen. Y'all know, watch me. Have said all of that. Watch it not crackle. Well, you're welcome for that tip. Just use this. It shouldn't be. Aha. There you go. I had to put a little elbow grease in there. Girl, you better put that stuff on its side. And if it's on its side, then you've got an even disbursement of your whatever the ingredient is in there that makes it crackle. All right, we're going to start off with the lid, the paint that's in the lid. Okay? And like I said, I'm going to focus on the areas that will show up. So I might not necessarily paint this whole thing white, okay? Because I'm going to need to see those lines to put my pieces back down in the right spots. But you should be able to see this. This is chalk paint, okay? You can use chalk or acrylic. Just keep that in mind also, okay? See how I'm getting to go back over it with that school glue? You can't do that. Now, I don't need to go back over it over here because that won't be, that will not make for a good result. But at least I'm able to pass over it much more than I would have been than if you had applied with that Elmer's school glue or any kind of school glue. I just am being, I always pick up Elmer's. I don't know why. Just a teacher thing, I guess. Uh-oh, see, I started pulling on that. You can tell when you don't need to go back over it anymore because it'll make a little, it'll be like a weird, it's like you're pulling the crackle away from the surface. So you'll know. Don't go over it anymore. Okay, like right here, I'm pushing my luck. Okay, and I can still see my lines. Good thing with that crackle. Now look, you can already see it crackling. There you go. Can you see the crackle-lacking? Y'all are probably so tired of me and my silliness. There's all that beauty. Can you hit those hearts if you see that beautiful crackle? Look at that beautiful crackle. I love the beautiful crackle. It's a crackle-lacking time. Crackle-lacking time. Y'all are saying hello to Sister in Love. Too funny, too funny. All right. Now, I don't see any hearts. No hearts? How's everybody else's weather? Y'all doing good? You had spring weather, winter weather? I mean, this is the time of the year where we don't know. It's a Cracker Jack box. Like, open a Cracker Jack box. We don't know what we're going to get, do we? One day it might be nice and sunny and feel like spring is here, and the next day you've got a snowstorm coming. All right, let me move my lid out of the way. We're going to switch to the bottle. That sounded weird, sorry. That was strangely odd. So sorry about that. I got it a little thick over here, so I do need to go back over that. See, and I was pulling away the crackle, so if you see that happening, stop immediately. It won't look bad, but I just got the paint too thick. I just love this crackle medium. All right, so now that's a leaf, 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 a leaf. So let's skip that section and come up here. That way we don't have to paint everything. And I should still be able to see my lines where my pieces will go when we're finished, hopefully. There we go. Get a little bit right there before that stuff starts crackling. And the thinner your coat, the thinner your crackle will be. The thicker your coats of the medium and the paint, the thicker the crackle will be. So if you want thick crackle, then do thick coats of your medium and your paint. And if you want light coats, then you go lightly, okay? And if you want somewhere in between, then do kind of a medium coat. There's some more tips for you. Roseanne, what are you laughing at? What I said, it was 73 today, but windy. We didn't have too terribly bad winds today. Thank goodness. It was like the first day. I mean, it was a little bit breezy, but compared to the other days, it was nice. It was a little cool. I I don't think we made it into the 70s. I could be wrong. It was a nice day in the afternoon. You probably would have started out with a jacket in the morning, but the afternoon you were fine with a short sleeve shirt and some long pants. Hi, Mike. How are you? I'm doing good. It's good to see you. It was beautiful in Arkansas, Pam. You spent most of your day in the yard planting flowers and trees. Wonderful. Well, is Sarah here too? Hey, Sarah. Sarah is not showing up over here. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right. Let's get this last little bit that's going to need some crackle done. And then we can wait for it to get good and dry. And while we do, we'll work on our pieces. How does that sound? Goodness gracious, I've already been on almost an hour. Wow. Time does fly, doesn't it? Except when you need it to slow down. When you need it to slow down, it won't. But when you want it to speed up, it also won't. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Did I confuse y'all with a different going live at a different time tonight? Yes, the bottle. You almost commented, but no. You could comment. We're on Christina's page. I've behaved enough today. I didn't have time to get you a bow ready. Yeah, Roseanne and I were on, was it Cindy's live today where she was making a bow and she was talking about how big it was? And I said, I'm a Southern girl. We like big bows. And then Roseanne dared me to wear one, a big bow. Y'all, I might just have to say that's a mighty nice crackle going on there. I'm going to put that in the paint water and kind of leave it. And I'm going to move this out of the way. We should not need that anymore. Famous last words. Well, look at that crackle. Look at there, look at there. I am doing good, Mike. How are you? Look, can you see that beautiful crackle? Look at that beautiful bean footage. Yeah, it was Cindy's page. I've watched so many people's lives today, and I went to a meeting. It's been a busy day. Had a meeting. I will be eventually, I'm not leaving Facebook, but I'm going to be adding myself to YouTube. So, y'all get ready. I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm not leaving Facebook, though. Just keep that in mind. Not leaving the Facebooks. But I hope you will support me there as well. All right, hit those hearts. Hey, Amy, how are you? No, ma'am, all I did was, we're doing the Tulip Garden Barn Quilt Kit tonight, and it is the featured link, and it's also pinned at the bottom of the page, and I changed this color. It was a different color earlier. It was Wild Rose, and it just didn't blend. I was not happy with the way the colors looked with the other 3 tulips. There are 5 other lives going. Probably more than that. I figured that's what was going on. But all I did was stain the background with burnt umber, and then I've crackled it. So that's all we've done. Literally. Nice. You'll subscribe to me? Yay! Now listen, what they're saying is this. YouTube is kind of funny. You can't just click that subscribe button. You'll have to watch maybe 5 minutes of a video and then comment on it, then click subscribe. Otherwise, it will unsubscribe you. I don't know why it does it. You know how technology is, right? Just crazy stuff. All right, so now, I don't know how or what I want to do. Let's work. I don't even know what I want to do with the board. Where is the border? Oh, I see it. Oh, about panicked. I was like, what did I do with the border? All right, I don't know. I'm really lost. I don't know if I want to. I started to say shellac. You like it when the announcer says, this is CBS. Well, last night it was ABC. So it's CBS tonight. I think that's the way I had them. So I don't know whether I want to, not shellac them. That's not what I meant. I meant spackle, not shellac. You did not know that? Yes, ma'am. That's what I have heard. So now, not right away. Give me a few weeks, because I'm getting ready to take some schooling for it to learn how to do it so it'll be nice and not just janky. Because we can't just be janky. What? So there are the tulips. I did those ahead of time, Amy. Okay, except this one I redid on the live because, like I said, I had the color Wild Rose, and it just wasn't doing it for me with the other colors. So this color is Purple Petal. I know I didn't use Purple Cow. Can you believe that? This is Deco Art Baby Duck, Imperial Red, and this is a chalk paint, but they do have it in acrylic, and it's folk art. Okay? There's so many reds with deco art, it just confuses me. You're having trouble thinking? Must be that bottle. Well, you know, I did change it. I changed it. And then this is, sadly, Anita's Princess Pink. You know I like it if I buy a big bottle. But they don't make it anymore. But they have a Princess Pink with the Hobby Lobby brand, whatever their brand is. And the color is pretty comparable. You might need to put an extra coat of paint. Not gonna lie. Janky. We are always saying that. Yes, janky. So I don't know whether I want to splatter it or spackle it or chippy. I don't know what I want to do. Baby Duck is relatively new color. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty, it doesn't translate well over the screen, but it's it looks like a lemon yellow when I look at it on the screen right now, but it's not. It's real soft. It looks just like a baby duck. Yep, janky. I love the janky word. I love to say funny words. Well, all right, so what do y'all think? Should we do a little splatter? Should I do some more spackling? Some spackling? Or should we do chippy? Or should I do some of my ditzy doodling prints that I do with my Dippin' Dots? This is what I call my Dippin' Dots. This thing, my embossing tool. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. Y'all tell me. Should I do a combination of it? What do you want to see? Tell me what you want to see. This is going to be splatter. Y'all love splatter, don't you? All right, well, let me get my paper towels. Let me get my paper towels. I'm about to do some polka dots. I'm wondering if I want to do some polka dots on here, on the tulips. Like this size. What do you think about that size? You have to go? Well, Roseanne, I'm glad you hopped in here. Thank you for being here. Just be on the lookout. You never know when that big bow is going to pop out, okay? That didn't sound right either. I'm just done. Just stick a fork in me. I'm done. You never know when the big bow will show up, okay? Just FYI. I'm glad you popped in and said hello. Thank you for being here. Y'all sprinkle and put sprinkle here in the comments and say, and like really do sprinkle. You like it when I do the dots? I don't know if I want to do dots or spackle the dots. Do y'all care? Do dots and splatter? That's what I was thinking. Although, I was going to splatter like the leaves. I don't know what to do. Let's just splatter these. Let's keep it simple. Let's splatter these. All right, let me get my paper towels ready. Well, here's one I can already use because, wait a minute, this might be the one that's got the wax in it and I haven't thrown it away. No, it's not. Woohoo! We're in luck. Like a baby duck. Okay, so let's start here. Okay. Now, just for continuity's sake, we're going to do, I might do like a, let me flip all my other ones over because I don't need them to be splattered. Let me flip them over. You like the polka dots? I don't know. Let's just splatter and see if we like it. It's just paint. I can sand them and paint them again. Told you we were going to play. I was not kidding. We're playing. All right. Now, I'm going to keep the splatters like maybe some neutral colors. Okay. Just FYI, we're going to stick with some neutrals here. We don't want to do anything crazy. We already got bright colors. You got a rustic girl here doing bright colors. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is take that almondine color that I used last night. We're going to use it. Okay. Let me get a new paint palette. I think that almondine might look okay. Let me get my little paint brushes ready. I don't know what just fell, but it didn't sound like it was good. Don't get that song stuck in your head again. No worries. I'm trying my best not to. Okay, do dots and splatter. All right, well, let's splatter these because I might not even do the dots because we got crackle, right? So we don't want to like get it over. We don't want to overdo it. Okay. So let's do, I tell you what, let's start with burnt umber. Don't freak out. It'll be fine. Don't want to do burnt umber. All right. There's my two brushes. That'll be fine. Or do I want to? No, let me stick with this one. Don't want to do burnt umber. Let me think about my browns that I have for just a minute. Let's do burnt umber. I had to think about it just a minute. No. From this angle, the tulips look like the Pac-Man, but that's so for the baddies. That's funny. They do kind of. I bet they do, because they kind of look like it. Even looking at them upside down. Come out, wherever you are. Okay, now. Wonder where I put my apron. Oh well, I already got paint on this shirt today anyways. Thought it was over here, but it's not. I moved it. I remember moving it, but I don't remember where I moved it to. Okay, well, we're just gonna roll with it, baby. Okay, here's how I do it. I know there are easier ways to do it, but I like it this way because it's not quite so messy. All right, I like to take my spray bottle. Let me move this over here so I don't get... And put like 2 or 3 squirts of the water. And then I stick my brush in the water and get it wet. And then I dip over here. And then I kind of come over here and kind of load up my brush. Well, I got to practice anyway. So let me move these out of the way. It's not a practice, it's more like a, let me see what I've got going on here with if my splatters are thick enough or thin enough. Okay, gotta have a little bit more water. Let me try it one more time. Okay, that's good. So now we're gonna come load them back up. Thank you for that, BQT. I appreciate that. Ooh, okay, we're gonna splatter. Here goes nothing, honey. Okay, we're done with the brown. Okay, now don't freak it out here on me. Let me clean my brush. Come over here and clean it really good because I'm going to switch the... Well, no, never mind. I was going to say I should have started with almondine, but no, because I want it kind of to be on the top. I want it to be on top of that brown. All right, so now my brush is clean. I don't know why I dried it off. Let me put the excess back in here. Thank you for spray. I know, so many decisions. That's the hardest part. It's deciding. The techniques aren't hard. It's deciding what to do. Okay. Yes, I'm putting my burnt umber back in my bottle. I'm frugal. I'm frugal like that. Frugal, frugal, frugal. Now we're going to pull out the almondine. We're going to pull out the almondine. All right. Y'all still with me? It's probably too much, but that's okay. I'm loving this almondine, by the way. Now let me move these out of the way while I splatter, because if it's big splatters, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see big splatters on my... I can't see there. Let me come over here. Hold on. I need something dark. Gotta have a little bit more paint. That's too big. My splatters are too big. If your splatters are too big, you add more paint, okay? If they're too little, you add more water. That's perfect right there. Y'all, was I even in the camera? You think you heard a tune? Or was it the gears in my brain swirling around? All right, let's put the baddies, the Pac-Man baddies, back over here. Hope I got enough on there. I feel it hitting me on the arm. Let me reload. I didn't test it. I got to tap gently. Okay. That looks like Easter eggs now. I love it though. I love it. I love it. I'll hold it up and show it to you. It may not come across very nicely on, it might not come across very nicely. Don't put it in the paint, I was about to put the paint back in the water. The tapping of the brushes. Oh, you heard a tune with the tapping of the brushes. What tune did you hear, Chrissy? Let's hear it. What tune was it? Well, want to know. Wait, curious minds want to know. Let me tap that clean now so it doesn't run all over everywhere. What tune was it? All right, let me dry them and then I'll hold it up for you to see. I can put my brush up now. That's how I do. That's how I do splatter. I'm holding my hand like this. Ah! Hold on. Hold on. I was trying to hold my hand like that so they wouldn't blow away. The red one looks really good. They all do. I probably could put a little red in the pink one. That would be pretty on the red one. I mean on the pink one. All right, let me hold them up 2 at a time and show them to you. There's those two. Can you see the splatter? You think you heard a tune? No specific tune, just a tune. Hit those hearts if you see that pretty splatter. I love the pretty splatter. I love a pretty splatter. I'm being goofy. I'm sorry. There's a pretty splatter. Such a pretty splatter. I love a rainy night. I love her. All right. Sorry. I digress. Again. All right. Now I'm going to show you a little chippy. This is like, I guess it's 2 layers of grass. I'm going to show you a little chippy. A little way to do some chippy. okay? You're going to take your burnt umber and put it on your palette. I don't know if I had it upside down or not. It might not work. Okay, and you're going to squirt you out some paint. And then you're going to take a palette tool. I kind of like to use a number 3. Okay. I have a smaller one, but I don't see it. So we're going to go with what I got. And then I'm going to take, or do I want to take, let me do this one. This is the one I'm familiar with. You put your tip in it. Have y'all seen people do this? And you're going to get some paint on the edge there. Good gravies. There you go. You love it? Cute? Love it? Thank you, thank you. Look at Miss Chrissy matching her hearts with the tulip colors. All right, so then you just gently rub over, okay? Especially when you got a full palette tool, you go gently, okay? And it will mimic chippy. And you don't have to use your candle wax. You have to reload now when it doesn't work anymore. Stick it back down in your paint and reload. But just go real lightly. Otherwise, you're going to have big old blobs. I'm just doing a gentle chippy here. Don't want to overdo it. Let me get the edges here a little bit better. Okay, there's one of them. See that? Does that look like distressed wood? Hit those hearts if you like that chippy distressed look right there. Okay, there's one. Let's do the other one so they'll be matchy. I can see the almondine right there. All right, let's repeat. Reload and repeat. So you don't need a lot of paint. There we go. Hey there, Miss Angela. Angie, said the wrong name. I'm sorry. How are you, Miss Angie? With Simply Blessed Designs. Welcome in, my sweet friend. I hadn't seen you in a long time. I don't know where I've been hiding. Welcome in, welcome in. We are doing a little faux chippy technique. I'm sure you've mastered this with a palette tool. Ooh, there's some big chippy there. Chippy. Olivia's watching you. She's intrigued. Hey, Olivia, how are you, my sweet little friend? Love the chippy, Miss Chrissy. Sweet Olivia. Olivia, I love seeing all your pictures your Gigi puts on her page. I love seeing what you do. And I am a Southern girl. That means I've got an accent. I talk like a country bumpkin. Here's a chippy. Here's a chippy. There's a chippy. I'm just feeling I'm in my chippy era, y'all. All right, so there's that chippy. Ashley, why did I said it wrong? Oh, my word. I'm sorry. Live brain is a real thing. My brain is fried. Never used a palette object? Don't you love how we have to tiptoe around words? Now, what do you think? Should we chippy? Y'all are not saying much about the chippy. You love, except Chippy, her eyes lit up and she waved. Hey, Olivia. Hey, sweet girl. Well, Olivia's my best friend. She just doesn't know it. I love seeing your sweet pictures. Did anybody say anything? Ashley, I'm sorry. I know your name. I'm just calling out wrong names tonight, all day long, all night long. All right, should we chippy the leaves and the stems? Yes or no? You like that technique better than the candle? It was a whole lot simpler, right? All right, here are our tulip leaves. Y'all speak now or forever hold your peace. Should we chippy those in the stems? Yes or no? Maybe. I don't know. The chippy is gorgeous. You have me going to get a tool to try it. Get it, girl. Get it. Try it. All right. Yes or no? More chippy? More chippy? Chippy, chippy. Christina loves the chippy. I told y'all I'm in my chippy era. Olivia, do you love Taylor Swift? Are you a Swiftie? Have your mama and your Gigi taught you about who Taylor Swift is? Do y'all listen to Taylor Swift? All right, get chippy with it. Down, 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 down. Okay, chippy, 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 chippy. Now I'm doing chippy light for y'all. I don't want to scare you to death, cause when you see something, get in the center a little bit too. Oh, I love it. Look at that chippy. When you see something coming very soon, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, she's really gone to the dark side with the chippy. Oopsie. So watch what I do when that happens. Ta-da! And it's gone. Yes, chippy away. Everybody's saying yes. Okay, let's try a little less heavy-handed. Can't be heavy-handed if Lethea's still watching. It helps to get a little running start, okay? And you're just barely touching the surface. Just barely touching that surface. There we go. There's some more chippy. You like that chippy thicky thick, girl? So do I, Miss Ashley. I'm going to have to say your name 100,000 times now since I called you the wrong thing. I am so sorry. I know your name like I know my name. All right, let's keep going with some chippy chippy. Chippy chippy, chippy chippy. Uh-oh, I did it again, y'all. Oops, I did it again. Y'all, it helped because my paper towel's a little damp. Just barely. I got heavy-handed. I do that. It helps, seriously, it helps you if you get a little running start. And no two are going to look the same. And that's okay, because when your wood ages, it doesn't age. There's that one. It doesn't age perfectly. Symmetrical, right? You too? Yeah, but heavy-handed is your MO? Well, girl, if you want to do some easy chippy, this is kind of how you have to go. Better get you a little damp paper towel. And I mean barely damp. Like I am, like think a hovercraft from Star Wars. He's just barely touching the ground. Just barely. Christina, this green kind of reminds me of the green you did today with your beautiful circle thing that I haven't posted yet. Okay, if you don't like some of your spots, you can hit them again. It'll kind of stretch them out a little bit. Just barely touch them. Okay, now, and I will tell you, it looks even better once it dries than it does when it's wet. Okay? Get you a little running start, and it'll work just fine. There we go. See? Who's going to go try this? Miss Ashley went and tried it. Who else is going to try this? I can't give credit because I've seen so many people. Well, Robin from Zimmy Simple Designs, I've seen her do it. And then I've seen Sheila from Sweeties Decor and More. There we go. I got a little heavy on that one. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, pretty mama. It's all right. It does. That's right. Does help to get you a little running start. Just pretend like you're a hovercraft if you're a Star Wars fanatic. There's that one. I don't know why I need to show you every single one. Okay. Whoopsie. If you don't like the way you have it, just keep messing with it till you get it loaded like you like it. Okay, that's a little too much. That's probably not enough, but that's okay. I'd rather have not enough. Nope, it's just right. I don't want to scare y'all to deaths. That's all right, pretty mama. Ooh, there's a character flaw. There we go. Oh yeah, that's really chippy. All right, let's do our stems, and that might be enough texture for one project. I'm gonna, since these are kind of small, I'm gonna go right lightly. Well, I say that, and then I didn't. I didn't go right lightly because you want to see every single one. Okay, it's like touch and drag. That's right, Miss Sue. It is. You got it. Y'all got this. Y'all try it. It's a fun thing. It's fun. I like it. Like, you'll see me lift up my tool. If it's too thick, I'll lift up my little spaculator. That's what we can call it rather than a palette thing. We'll call it a spaculator when I'm doing chippy. Y'all gonna throw your candles away. No, there's a time and a reason for candles. But I don't think I've done this technique with you before. So I was like, oh, I could try this with them. I hadn't done this with you. I got a little something coming with some very heavy chippy on it. Matter of fact, I had to consult with the expert of chippy. That's AKA Christina. I was like, can you tell me, is this too much chippy? She goes, is there such a thing? All right, one more. One more. Hit the flow. Sorry. Terrible. It's terrible, terrible. What do y'all think about the frame? Should we do a burnt umber frame or should I do a color? What are y'all thinking? Y'all tell me. What you thinking? What you thinking? Now that, I'm not going to mess with putting back in the tube. Okay, and that cleans off so nicely. If you can't get it with a damp paper towel, then use your baby wipes. Use those baby wipes. All right, so now I got to put it somewhere. I'm running out of space. Well, that works too. All right, so now, never enough. So now y'all know what I'm going to bring out because that's not enough chippy. We got to do, I mean, not chippy. That's not enough distressing. We got to do a little bit more. All right, let's pull this out and let's distress our background. Look at that. Crackle. I got it upside down. Y'all tell me about the board. Are you pretty sure you've done this before on a live? I might have practiced just a little bit. I've had a wee bit of practice. So practice on some scrapness first. Some scrappy scraps. Okay, so now where'd my DIY go? Y'all know I'm going to pull out my DIY. And I've decided just to dedicate this brush to DIY so I can tap my brush in there. Okay? All right, let me pull my palette back over. Not my palette tool. This is just my paint palette. And I just barely tap in there. I don't need but like a dabble do ya. And then I like to blend on here. Blend off on there before I blend over here. Okay? So, some of these show and some of these don't. And I don't remember which ones do and which ones don't. So we're just going to pretend like it's a whole thing. Then gently, I like to go in circular motions. Christina said she wanted to see how I did this. So and then sometimes I'll just swipe a straight line. If I want it less intense, I go in a straight line back and forth, but very gentle. Then if you want it darker, you bear down harder and go in circles. Okay? That's just kind of how I do it. And you'll know when you need to reload. So come back over and swirl it around in your little stash. Now, if you want to do a little line, you can. To enhance the lines, you can. All right, let me reload. Tap, tap. Gentle taps. I would hold it up and show it, but I don't even know if you can see. See, I don't know if you can tell. There's barely any wax on there. Barely, barely. Then I come over here on my paint palette, and I swirl it around to blend it on my brush, and then here we go. Down towards the bottom here. And it doesn't have to be even. You can do it as dark as you want it. See, I feel like I'm going to be missing some stuff. I don't know. Because, you know, this is going to be pinwheels. Y'all didn't know that. But that's going to be pinwheels. So I feel like I kind of need to, I feel like I kind of need to hit them all. In different, I don't know. We'll just roll with it. Let me tap, tap, tap again. Now I'm going to go gentle here because I got it heavy-handed on that time. But go in circular motions, and if you want it darker, give it more of a heavy hand, more pressure. Okay, so like right there, I got too much, so then go back over it to blend it like that. I'm going to go over here in these sections here because that's where each individual pinwheel is going to be. We're just offsetting that white, make it not so stark. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Now we're going to keep going over here. Uh-oh, I got a little too heavy, so just blend it like so. Okay. You'll see me switch between a stroking motion, a sweeping motion, and a circular motion. Your soothing voice has put your girl to sleep. Oh, I bet you are. When did she get there today? I hope she went to sleep with a little smile on her face, little sweet girl. I bet you are exhausted. Have I missed any comments? Have I put everybody else to sleep too? Hey, I'm not your sister, I'm your sunshine. Hey, sunshine sister, how are you? Girl, there's no such thing as being late. The main thing is that you show up, okay? That's it. No such thing as being late in the crafting world. That's why I like to craft. I never can be accused of being late. All right, y'all, here we're going to keep going. You're in trouble. We talked about that last night. Is Mike still here? We talked about Tootie from the Facts of Life. Was that last night? My days are jumbling together. What's your excuse? What's your excuse, Denise? Were you feeding the baby, Peanut? Now, you can speed up. I was just slowing it down to kind of show you. Y'all are probably like, speed up, speed up. You've already been on here an hour and a half. I'd like to go to bed at a decent time tonight. And you'll know when it's time to reload. Better blend it. Ooh, got happy. So that's how I do it. Now you've seen me do it. Now you know. We're just about finished with the background. All we got left to do are the pieces now. Yes, I'm going to distress those too. All those little details matter. Have y'all told me what color to do the border yet? Because I got to paint it. I didn't paint it ahead of time because I didn't know what color to do. Or do you want to wait and see what it looks like when I get all the pieces on there? Let me know all the things. Did y'all sprinkle for Happy Mail? And put BQT or sprinkled to let us know you did? Just anywhere I see it, Starky Stark. Like down in there, Stark. Okay, there's that. Kind of, let me look at it this way. Hang on, I got some more blending to do. I think it'll be okay. Sometimes you have to go back and look at it in the lens, and it'll show you, oh girl, that's need a little more blending. Peanut is running the streets. He missed dinner. Uh-oh, Peanut. What we gonna do with you, buddy? Yeah, that's her feral cat. I can't believe he missed dinner. All right, let's get these pieces done. Yes, you even need to do these. All these extra things add texture. All these little extra details. I think I lost Ashley. She's too busy. I bet she's enjoying her chippy. Chippy, 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 chippy. Ouch. Chippy, chippy. You wait to see. Wait to see or a dark green. Okay, ouch. I got rid of that. Ooh. That's going to have some extra dark on it. Oh, I didn't tell you this color green. This color green is that fresh cut grass from Folk Art. That's what this one is. That one's done. Let's do this one now. For if it's her, she better not come with a baby belly. Oh, you don't even know you don't know if Peanut's a male or a female. Oh, Denise. Somebody needs to be caught and had some spaying or neutering. Ruh-roh. No, we don't need no baby. We don't need no extras, do we? I can't, no. No. Okay, that one's done. Bless it. Bless it, bless it. I'm just happy it worked this time. We couldn't get it to work the last time when I tried to go live on Christina's page earlier this month. It didn't work. We couldn't get it to work to save our souls. And then it locked me out of Meta and I couldn't get in. Yeah, that's an app that creators use. Don't leave this anywhere near the sunlight or a warm spot because it will melt it. It's beeswax. It's a very soft wax. So just FYI, if you decide to use your dark wax from Debbie's DIY Design Diary. No baby belly, that's right. Ixnay to the baby belly, eh? Excuse me. Then I come back in and blend. Oh, I like that one. Sometimes you like them more, some of them you like more than you do others. And you're not worried about perfection because things don't distress perfectly. They have their own little things, right? Has anybody got anything fun going on this week? Some of y'all were gearing up for snow, bless your hearts. Okay, probably shouldn't be stacking them on top of each other because they need to be drying. Who's got something fun planned? I'm going to eat lunch with my friend tomorrow. Well, I don't even know where we're going. She said, let's go somewhere where we could eat outside. And I said, okay, that sounds good to me. Because we're supposed to have a beautiful day tomorrow. Supposed to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I know y'all loved that song. So her name is Robin. And y'all continue to keep my friend Amy in prayers. I haven't heard from her, and I really kind of worried y'all. But the last I heard from her, she was going back in the hospital. And it's some kind of complications from the flu. That's all I know. I have not heard from her, and I am very concerned. I know we're not supposed to be. The Lord's got it in control. Putting up stakes for the beans. What kind of beans are you doing? You always do multiples kinds, don't you? Don't you do extras? Now look, if this is too dark, don't go as heavy. If it's not dark enough, go heavier. You do it to your taste, okay? That's all I got to say about that. Oops, I didn't mean to flip that over, but I did. What kind of beans are you getting ready to put up? That didn't look like it got enough love. Had to get a little bit more love. Can't you call her? I'm afraid to if she's in the hospital. If she's asleep, I don't want to wake her up. I'm going to message her. I mean, not that would wake her up too, I know, but I'd much rather have a text, a ding, than a phone ringing. Got to do that. Got to 6 week beans and white half runners. That's right. You're the one that does the white beans. Them old white beans. Gotta love some beans. Gotta love some beans. Beans, beans, the musical fruit. Not that kind of bean, right? Golly, I got way too much. Whoa, way too much. Way too much. Hey, Vicki, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in. You can't see much, but we're working on a Tulip Garden barn quilt kit. And I appreciate you hopping on and sprinkling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. How are you? You doing okay? Have you had a good day? I know it's only Tuesday, but how's your week going? Okay, we're getting there, y'all. Getting there. See, if you do chippy, you don't have to do this quite so much. Let's hit it up. Let's get it started in here. I'm being silly. Wonder why. It's just in my nature. I'm wiping off all my stuff. Whoopsies. All right. Yummy, yummy. Last thing I see are 6 weeks and white half runners. Do they taste like regular half runners? You know, when I say regular, I mean like the normal green ones. It's time to reload. Let me tap in here where I had so much wax. Yes, you're doing well. Good. I'm glad to hear it, dear. Oh, I haven't told y'all a thing about the kit. It's $25. That includes shipping. Shipping's free. And it's 1/4 inch white birch wood. The kit measures 10.5 inches square. And Miss Christina does a bang-up job of wrapping them. You get wrapped in some pretty tissue paper that you can craft with. There's a perks program, a discount program on there too. Like if you're a frequent flyer, you get like points and stuff. By the way, I don't know if anybody's ever told y'all about that before. I guess that's supposed to have been me telling you. I'm falling down on my job. I'm going to get fired. Then who's going to do the barn quilts? Yes. Oh, they do. Good to know. All right, let's do our little flowers. So the kit's pinned at the bottom, the link is, and also it's the featured link if you feel comfortable using a featured link. I am so excited for this one, y'all. Super duper excited. Okay, that one's done. Let's get our other ones now. My nose is itchy. We've already had, well, the rain, we had torrential rains, y'all. So the rain kind of helps with that, keep the pollen at bay, but it's still, we still got some pollen starting. We do, we do. Pinkalicious, pinkalicious, licious. Oh, that's not showing up. Let's hit it a little bit harder. Okay, there we go. That's showing up better. Now that one's showing up okay. All right, where are my other ones? They're hiding. They're hiding. Made a cup and saucer pincushion. Oh, I have to go and look. I missed it. How did I miss that? I saw Nancy's. Oh, boy. Where did you get your inspiration, Miss Denise? Thank you for sharing. I might have to go and check it out. Did anybody else see it? How did I miss that? Some of y'all have some VIP approval. It gets pre-approved for me. So I miss them. Some of them get pre-approved. Not all of them. How many of y'all like tulips? Again, who was it? Did y'all ever tell me your favorite color tulip? I love tulips. They're so pretty. Uh-oh. Got a little heavy-handed right there. I have to blend it a little bit. There we go. Might blended it out a little bit. All right, let's get our red. Where can you post things? Chrissy, I have a sharing group. It's called Rō.12. If Amy's on here, she probably can put it in the, tag it in the comments. I don't know if Crafts by Amy's here or not. It's called Rō.12 Creations Photo Gallery. I think's what it's called. From this weekend's event, it's awesome with the vintage and thrifted. There were so many events this weekend. Was I in an event this weekend? Oh, yeah, I was. I haven't finished that project. Oopsies, I got to get busy, y'all. I haven't finished several. I got to get done. Life keeps getting in the way of my crafting time. How dare it? That is so pretty, if I do say so myself. All right. Last little pieces. You saw it? Well, how did I miss it? Doggone it. I have to go and look at it when I get off of here. And I also need to check. Don't let me forget. I need to check. I need to, what is it I need to check on? I'm trying to say Mod Podge, but it's not. Crackle Medium. See if it's cheap, where it's cheaper. Okay, now, is Sue there you go. Thank you, Amy. And I can't pin it because we already have a comment pinned. But there it is, Miss Chrissy. Amy, Crafts by Amy has posted it. And if you see any of my crafting friends here under their business pages, or they have tagged their page, be sure to give them a follow. It's something free you can do for them that helps them grow. I know you hear all of us say that. Well, we say it because it's true. We're not just, as that song says, blowing in the wind. We're not just blowing in the wind. Because I just ignore you. That's not what and that is not true. Hollywood Squares. Are you watching Hollywood Squares right now, Mike? I have a feeling Mike likes to watch some television shows. He's got pretty good taste, though, with the ones he's brought up. He's bringing back memories. Bringing back memories. Oh, that one's already done. Hello. Hello. Okay. We're getting there, y'all. I promises. I promises. We'd love to have you over there. I'd love to see y'all's creations. Yes. Y'all see my stuff. I want to see your stuff. That's what it means to be in community. You just joined it. Yay! Did you answer the questions? There are some security questions to kind of keep the riffraff out. I keep forgetting to tell everybody about it when I'm live. I just don't think about it. Oh, these haven't been done. I was like, that looks not right. That show cracked you up, Hollywood Squares? Yes. Those celebrities, you never knew, especially when they did the celebrity, well, any of them, but the celebrity one, you never knew what they were going to say. You missed too much because you've been running up and down the road, whereas I have been confined at home. Oh, okay. Sue, I have a question for you. With your barn quilt, do you want it distressed or as it is? I need to know. If you want it distressed or as it was. When I posted to pick Jeopardy with Alex Trebek. Now, there was a good guy. That show always made me feel dumb. I don't know about y'all, but it always made me feel dumb. Mike must like game shows. Mike, do you like game shows? You know, we like to some of us like to feel like we're not completely ignorant. Right? Am I the only one? Or y'all okay? Well, y'all might not feel that way. You might know the answers. You might be one of those people that knows the answers. One of those people that's not ignorant. Like this girl right here. Okay. Don't put that. You're going to need it. All right, still saying Jeopardy. Checking my comments. Running up and down the roads. I know. I got to stop it. I really do stay home a lot, though. Most of the time. I don't have anything exciting to tell y'all. Nothing exciting. Yes, you do. What's your favorite game show, Mike? You got final today and the contestants missed it. Oh, look at you, Miss Denise. Is that Jeopardy or Hollywood Squares? Has to be Jeopardy. Right? I don't think people realized how much of a good guy Alex Trebek was. Yum, you jump right in and do your thing. I will love it. You jump right in and do your thing. You will love it. Okay, so that means you want me to distress it? I can do it. But I want to get it off in the mail to you. Whoop! That slipped away. Slip sliding away. I'm going to have to reload my brush again. When I say reload, it's like one or two little taps. Whoa, that might be too much. We'll find out. Oopsie. All right, one more set. We can start putting it together. Card sharks. Boy, I hadn't thought about that one in a day, in a long time. Whoa. And I'm sure I would lose at that one. Is that one on originally aired on CBS? Got a little streaking going on. Oh my, what is going on with my brush? Well, that purple's gonna look a little extra. And then the stems and this, that's that Mossy Meadow from Folk Art. You love being home. I do too, Chrissy. I'm just a boring old soul, I suppose. Too much drama out there in the world. Too much drama out there in that real world. Two more and we'll start putting... Sure, please. Okay. Oh, she's a How much of a dirty girl are you, Miss Sue? Okay, so just while there's a lull here, I will not be live tomorrow unless my friend Robin and I get into some kind of shenanigans of excitement, but I highly doubt it. We're boring too. And but I will be live for my segment with Craft Round the Clock on Thursday, and I think it was 8:30. I can't remember. And then I will be back with Craft Round the Clock on Friday, but that's a lunchtime live, like at 12:15, 12:15, 12:30. Can you tell I don't know my schedule? Yes, at 10:30 a.m. Are you Central Time or Eastern Time, Mike? Okay, y'all. Here comes the moment of truth. All right, just know we do not have the frame painted or distressed. That is not what I was trying to say. Where's the top? Oh, right there. Okay, I'm going to put it on here just so you can kind of get a feel for it. All right, so one of these things is not like the other. I think the red one was there. I can't read my stuff anymore, so we're just playing a guessing game. At this point, we're playing a guessing game. Okay. We are playing a guessing game. And long. You're a homebody, also except to go to the doctor's or the grocery store. You can take it if you can. I love your answer, Sue. That was wonderful. Oh, I have my numbers right here. There's a 1 and a 2, and I know those are right. Forgot to put the numbers on the bottom. Okay, here we go. Now, which part shall we do first? Let's put our little stimaloos in. Number 11. We're going to guess that that's this. I don't know. Hang on. Well, hold please. Hold please. Hold please. 2, 5, 8, and 11. Oh, I would have been wrong. It's over here. Okay. Just bear with me. None of this is glued down. And everything is shuffle-luffing. And might I just say I love this kit. Might I just say I do love this kit. Y'all be thinking about Mother's Day and graduation gifts and birthdays and all that fun stuff. Oh, the leaves. Can't forget the leaves. All right, there's a 1. in there? Number 9, I have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 3. Now this might not be y'all's cup of tea, but that's okay. I said that was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's okay. This is just for inspiration, right? The price is right. Oh yeah, that was on a sick day. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Number 10 should go right there, which means number 9 goes right here. Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9. Is The Price is Right your favorite, Mike? Okay. Now let's start putting these in. Okay. Pretty sure this goes in the middle. Yep. This one goes in the middle. Right here. Row 1, number 4. I think it goes right there. I think it does. We're getting ready to find out. That's going to be so pretty. Thank you, Angela. You enjoy being home with all of your animals. 2 mini cows. I need to come see you. You had me at mini cows. 3 goats, 2 potbelly pigs, 2 turkeys, lots of chickens, 3 dogs. And I'm going to have to read the rest of that here in a second. Hold on. Let me get this on here. Row 2, number 4. So it should go right there. All right. And then this is a row 2, number 3. I hope it's going to be pretty, Miss Angela. Number 3 should go like that. I think that's how they go, okay? Now just know I haven't glued them in. It's not going to be perfect. Now this is, that's 3, 4. So that'll be 5, 6. These are going to be 7, 8. Okay, well, let's see what you're going to be. That means you're probably, yep, this is the beginning right here. This is the beginning. Row 1, number 2. So that piece is going to go, I don't know. Did I put it in wrong? Row 1, yellow. I'm pretty sure that goes like that. Row 1, 2. That goes, no, I got it. Okay, I was worried I had painted the wrong one. I was going to cry. I just about was ready to cry. Whew, I did it okay. I didn't mess it up yet. Not yet, anyways. All right, now this one goes in the middle. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This goes on the end. Let's do the middle one. You'll Love It on ABC from 1985. I had forgotten about that one too. And A Partridge in a Pear Tree. Too funny, Cruz. Too funny. Y'all are amazing to have stuck around this long. I have officially been on for 2 hours. Row 2, number 6. So I think it's 5, 6. Row 2, number 6. It'll be right here. Right there. Row 1, number 5. Right there. Yes, that lavender is much better. Row 2, number 5. All right, last ones, and y'all get to tell me what you think about the frame. What is that? And from whence did it come? Row 2, number 7. Right there. Nope, that's not right. Yes, it is. Maybe. I don't know. Row 1, number 7. No, that's not right. It goes like this. That was the problem. Row 2, number 8. Row 1, number 8. Okay, there we are. Oh my goodness, and oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta, look at that beautifulness, y'all. Now I haven't got it glued in. And a partridge in a pear tree. What do y'all think? You like it? I don't see any hearts or reactions. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Beautiful. Thanks, Roger. See that chippily doesn't look bad? I don't know why, but you can't see my distressing. It's gorgeous. Tell me, what color should I do the frame? The frame, the frame, the frame, the frame, the frame. Miss Denise, Miss Sunshine Sister says gorgeous. Beautiful. Thank you. So pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, so pretty and witty and fun. Yay. Did I disappoint? Or are we good? Look at that. See the speckles? So springy. See the speckulations? All right. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Cruz and Mindy and Angela and Denise and Christina and Roger and Sue. All right. No hearts? You're not going to send me hearts? MacGyver now. I loved MacGyver. That's not a game show, Mike. I love to watch MacGyver. Never disappoint. Aw, you're so sweet. Y'all got it stained for the frame. Hi, Brenda. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, make sure you sprinkle for Happy Mail. Awesome. Thank you. So they're saying stain for the frame. What? I don't know what that speck is. I don't remember a speculate. It's not. I think it's something. Oh, it doesn't belong. One of these things did not belong there. It was a crumble of paint. Maybe the white or sour milk. I just love how you call buttermilk sour milk, which that's what it is. I mean, that's another name for it. It's so funny. It's so funny, funny, funny. I do not know what to do. But I think what I am going to do is let you go, though, and I'll figure it out. How about that? I've got to vote for stain. I've got to vote for white or sour milk. I don't know. I have to look at it and see what I'm feeling. And then you'll get to be surprised when I post a picture. How about that? All right, y'all. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending 2 hours of your time with me. And until next time, peace, love, and light, and happy crafting. Good night. Mwah. Thanks for being here.